500 years after the fall of Drakenvale, the tale of Queen Allura Nightingale and the Silver Knight began as all great stories do, in a distant kingdom nestled between shimmering emerald forests and hills that stretched beyond the horizon. The morning air was crisp with the scent of blooming wildflowers. Dew was clinging to blades of grass like scattered jewels, and birds trilled their jubilant songs to herald the arrival of spring. Yet beneath the idyllic calm, unrest stirred. Scouts from the Queen's Guard returned that dawn with troubling news. Whispers of a monstrous terror in the foothills north of the Moon-Hell Vale, well beyond the coastal city of Reo Sorin. The creature, fearsome and unyielding, had laid claim to the outlying villages, or so the report said. It was disrupting the peace Queen Allura had worked tirelessly to nurture with House j.o.rey. A formal treaty had not yet been finalized between her domain and House j.o.rey, and Allura was concerned that this nameless fear could disrupt the final negotiations. The recent disappearance of the Silver Knight, coupled with this new threat, had caused a stir in all the noble houses. That evening, in the royal council chamber, voices clashed like swords. Advisors from the cities of Janush, Tenebar, Lilabel, Nightspire, and Thalvaris were present, bedecked in robes representing their respective houses. They were evenly spaced around the chamber's massive oval table, and all urged caution. Their faces were taut with worry, while they each vied for the Queen's ear. Even Ilvareth, a city until recently considered lost ages ago, sent an emissary, Lady Cora. She had been attending Allura's council meetings for over a year now, as the formal representative from the hidden city of Ilvareth, nestled on the eastern slopes of the Starbrand Peaks. "Your Majesty," Councillor Velen Amalgar implored, standing at her side, with his silver hair catching the light of the stained-glass windows. "This is a matter for the Queen's Guard. To confront this unknown evil yourself, it is unthinkable. Let us send a battalion to—"
"Enough, Velen."
She rose from her seat at the head of the circular table. Her amethyst cloak pooled gracefully at her feet. Her golden crown was simple but regal, and it caught the light like a halo after Velen moved aside. The room fell silent.
"I cannot march an army through the Moon-Hell Vale into j.o.rey lands right on the cusp of our signing agreement. It would set us back years and risk plunging us into war. If I go alone, I can move unnoticed. If nothing is done, we may have more than just scary bedtime stories to deal with. It is a risk worth taking. Conflict avoided is conflict multiplied. You all know this to be true. We do not yet need swords when words might suffice."
The murmurs of protest were immediate. A cacophony of "It's too dangerous!" and "Think of your sons!" filled the chamber. But the Queen raised her hand, and the room fell silent again. Her gaze swept over her council. They were loyal and wise, but tethered by their fear of the unknown.
"Reports such as this are often based in rumors. We must get to the truth. The creature may be more than a monster. If it sought only destruction, the villages would be in ruins by now. House j.o.rey would have sent word. They probably dismissed it as rumor, but I feel like the creature wants something. Perhaps to be heard or understood. You know me well enough to trust my judgment. House j.o.rey might be trying to hide it to not threaten our pending alliance. They may think we would see this as weakness on their part and would want to back out. I will not allow that.